The 50-30-20 rule is a budgeting hack that has now been around longer than I can even remember. And it's a way to quote-unquote budget and manage your money in a responsible manner. People have been using this budgeting method now for decades as it's a perfect budgeting method for the average person. And I have a problem with this. Teenagers that are desperately looking for money management tips and moving into the money management side of the world are desperately looking for a solution of how to budget successfully and efficiently. And they want to find something that has a proven track record of working. Because that's what you do when you want to learn something. You will search up the most efficient method out there, and then the ones that come back with good feedback, you'll implement into your own life, right? And when people search up what's the best way to manage your money or what's the best way to budget your money, for some reason this 50-30-20 rule comes straight back at you, in which 99% of people say, that's fabulous, I'm adapting that too. And the problem that I have with this is in the headline. For your average person. Using this method is the best way to manage your money as an American individual. But did you know that the average American individual is about $90,000 in debt? So these people that are teaching others the 50-30-20 rule are basically teaching them how to manage their money in sort of the maneuver of going into debt. Or they already have debt and this 50-30-20 rule is presented to them as a way to get out of debt and manage their money effectively, which already gives them the idea that student debt and stuff like that, fabulous. Cutting all the BS out of the way, I think this money budgeting hack is outdated, vague, and doesn't apply to half the people. And it's stupid. I'll skip the fact that it only works on a small percentage of people and focus on the main three components. 50% to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or paying off debt. By the way, after I have my rant about why it's bad, I'm going to give you a better alternative that you should adapt instead of this. Not financial advice, by the way. You see, the problem that I have with this is that it's a continuous cycle. It's a continuous cycle that teaches you to get paid and then split your money up into these three categories. And there's no growth in this budgeting hack. It almost sort of teaches you to live paycheck to paycheck, to get paid, split it up into these three categories, and then, you know, wait till you get paid next. And if this method is getting adapted by all the Gen Zs who are growing up and who are soon going to rule the world, then it's teaching them not to invest and to live paycheck to paycheck. And that's where I personally have a problem. To not be the average person, you have to learn how to make your money make you more money. And with the 50-30-20 rule, there is no growth, there is no room for that. And not only that, but by saving your money every single month, or 20% of it at least, the amount of opportunity cost that you're missing out on is exponential. And I personally believe in emergency funds. I have an emergency fund myself, but that's sort of a different kettle of fish, in my eyes anyway. Right, that's why I'm not a fan. Now let me explain to you an alternative of how you can manage your money in a way that allows you to diversify it and it allows it to grow over time without you even thinking about it. And the method that I'm going to explain to you, if you carry it out consistently, not financial advice by the way, I promise you that you will see some sort of money growth in the future and you won't even have to think about it. And the idea is that you create your own percentages, but you stick to one golden rule. So 10% to savings and emergency fund and paying off debt if you need, 20% to investments, and then 70% cover your costs and the rest is yours. Why do I think this is so much better? Because splitting up into wants and needs makes you sound like a child who can't differentiate what is a luxury and what is a necessity. The only rule that you should follow is to have an emergency fund and to invest. And please do bear in mind that the investing aspect doesn't have to be buying stocks and crypto. It can be anything from investing yourself, putting money to work in which will make you grow. Whether that's physically, mentally, the whole idea is to make your money make you more money, but there's thousands of ways to do that rather than just chucking it in the stock market. I really hope the 50-30-20 rule does disappear. To be honest, it is a better money management method than having no money management method, but I really think that it should be adapted and sort of upgraded, if you like, because otherwise it will just send people on sort of like a melatonin cycle or even just a negative cycle. Call this the growth budgeting hack. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something new, let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments as well, and I'm happy to have a chat and hear your thoughts out. And if you're looking for a new video to watch and a similar sort of topic, then click on this video where I basically explain how I have the ultimate productive day. All my socials will be in the links below, as well as some affiliate links if you want to get some free shares of a company or some crypto or anything like that. And let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, or DM me on Instagram, which will be in the description also. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.